Hello, this is Donald Jenkins, your Master Purpose Development Coach, and welcome to Purpose Management for Men. I'm excited that you decided to take some time out of your busy schedule to get some very important insight that I'm sure that you're going to find to be of great value. So today, what I want to talk about, I want to spend some time talking about you being that breadwinner for your home. But I want to share with you some insight that's going to affect your ability to be the breadwinner in the future. So you don't want to miss what I'm getting ready to talk about. So don't go away. I will be right back. Today, what I want to talk to you about is optimizing your skills for the future. Because like I stated in the open of the video, is that there's some things in the future that's looming on the horizon that's going to affect your ability to be the breadwinner in the future. Now, I'm sure that if you are like me, you take great joy, you take great pride in being the breadwinner for your family. So there's some things in this video that I'm going to be sharing with you that you need to know. So let's start with what we do here at the Purpose Development Institute. One of the things that I've done in my 30 years, almost 30 years, and well over 20,000 hours of action research is that I've broken purpose down into 4 subcomponents. I did this because it allowed us to begin to develop strategic plans when it comes to purpose, because many times people say, find your passion, find your purpose. Sometimes I get this thought all the time. Man, I already found my passion and my purpose. So why do I need your training? Well, that's great, because that's not what we're talking about. We talk about that in certain situations, but purpose is so much more sophisticated than your passion. And that's the other side of purpose that we need to have a discussion. And that side of purpose is called the intuitive side. That make up the meaningful side of who you are. So here's the deal. You have 2 sides of purpose that you need to be concerned with, because it's going to affect your ability to be the breadwinner. Number 1, you have the marketable side. That's that 17% that's connected to your gifts and talents. That's the part where these are things that you're passionate about. Find that passion, find your purpose. This is what you load your resume with. And I'm sure that you probably have degree sets that you've achieved over the years. And those things are great. Maybe you don't have a degree, but those things are great if you do. But that's not what we're talking about in this video, because in the future, you're going to have to begin to take a shift. You're going to begin to shift the way that you're thinking, because the marketplace is causing you to shift. And I'm going to show you why that's important. And it's causing you to shift from the marketable side of who you are to the meaningful side of who you are. That's why I put this video together titled Purpose Management and Men, because purpose management is one of the most important skill sets that you're going to need to continue to be the breadwinner in the future. Now, the 83% of purpose on the other side, that's the meaningful side. That's what we develop. This is the skill sets and the strategies that we develop that allow us to become more than what we were yesterday. But there are certain skill sets that you need to master, because the marketplace is demanding that you make that shift. Whether you are a person that's working for a corporation or you are an entrepreneur working for yourself, you're going to have to make this transition from being marketable to being meaningful. It's one of the most important skill sets that you are going to learn that's going to help you continue to be that breadwinner in your future. Now, here at the Purpose Development Institute, we have a lot of courses. Our Agents of Change curriculum is one of the most powerful and insightful courses on purpose for men that's on the planet. You're going to be hard pressed to find any curriculum on the planet that's as comprehensive as our Agents of Change curriculum to prepare you for where you are now and where you desire to go. Remember what I said, that 83% that you need to master. And that's what the curriculum, the Agents of Change curriculum is all about. It is designed to help you master that 83% of who you are as an individual. Now, why is that important? It's important on so many levels because in the future, what's looming on the horizon is that in America, due to automation and technology, we are preparing for one of the biggest job losses that we've had since the Industrial Revolution. And that's why Mark Zuckerberg made a very powerful statement during his commencement speech to the Harvard University graduates in May of 2017. And there were some very important things that I want to share with you that he talked about because it's going to help you continue to prepare yourself to be that breadwinner in the future. So he stated, he said, today I want to talk to you about purpose. And that's why you're watching this video, because I'm talking to you about purpose. He went on and he stated, but I'm not here to give you the standard commencement speech about finding purpose. That's not what you're going to find at the Purpose Development Institute only. That's not what we do. We are a premier training organization, and we're not just talking about finding purpose. We're talking about hacking into purpose. That's a different skill set because we have to deal with that 83% of who you are. He went on and he stated, he said, instead, I'm here to tell you finding purpose isn't enough. See, that's what I discovered. I discovered that, you know what? Finding purpose is good, but finding purpose is not enough. All my coaches are not just skilled in finding purpose, but my coaches are skilled in how to hack into purpose to develop that 83% of who you are. So the challenge for our generation is creating a world where everyone has a sense of purpose. Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, that's what he stated to the Harvard University graduates in 2017. The challenge for men in the 21st century is creating a world where everyone has a sense of purpose beyond what they do. In other words, having a sense of purpose that would determine who you are, that would shape your attitudes and behavior so that now you can begin to take who you are to a different level. And that's why going through our Agents of Change curriculum is going to be so important because it's going to prepare you for what's on the future. See, the marketplace is causing the shift, and you're going to have to make sure that you develop the skill set that you're going to be ready to shift when the demands are already there. Here's another powerful statement in one of our business courses that we have here at the Purpose Development Institute. And this statement is by Fred Lawrence. He's a senior research scholar and professor at the Yale Law School. And this is what he stated. He said, the fundamental force in our lives, the drive to find the purpose, is also the fundamental force in successful marketing and ultimately in a successful business. But only if we can find a way to harness that force and direct it. Well, guess what we've done here at the Purpose Development Institute? We found a way. That's why I spent 30 years, well over 20,000 hours to find that way for you so that you don't have to find that way yourself. Here's a statement that I always tell all my clients is that I spent most of my life mastering those things when it comes to purpose so that you don't have to spend the rest of your life trying to find something that requires mastery. See, many people are trying to find purpose, but many people are stuck when it comes to mastering the insight that will allow you to harvest the energy of purpose. And that's what your purpose management skills will help you do. When you complete the Agents of Change curriculum, you achieve that certificate through the Agents of Change curriculum, you now have a very important skill set that's going to continue to help you become that breadwinner that you know that you take great joy in. Now, I spent well over 30 years and well over 20,000 hours to put these resources together. I've utilized my gifts and my talents to design courses for major organizations like Lockheed Martin, Harvard Graduate School, and UPS. Now, I'm telling you that not to impress you, but to impress upon you what I'm putting into this course. I'm putting the best of the best into this course so that I can bring out the best. See, here's the deal. This education that you're going to get by becoming an Agent of Change and completing that certificate It's something that you're not going to learn at Harvard Business School. You're not going to learn in the Kellogg School of Management. But guess what? There are people in these schools that's talking about the things that you're going to be learning. Or they can't talk about it at this level, but they sure is talking about the importance of purpose. Nikos Morko-Yohannes, Harvard business expert, he stated that purpose is the primary source for achievement. So if it's the primary source for achievement, then guess what? It's definitely a skill set that you need to have going into the future. Now, I want to make sure I communicate the value because there's well over 30 to 40 hours of training that you get by becoming an agent of change. Now, if I was going to coach you one-on-one, that training would be worth anywhere between $30,000 to $40,000 in training. Wow. But at the same time, I'm offering the Agents of Change curriculum to the men for only $19.97 a month at the fraction of a cost. You get a chance to learn one of the most important skill sets that a man can learn in the 21st century. So make sure that you go to my website, www.newbreedachievers.com/AOC. Learn what we do at the Purpose Development Institute. Learn what we do with the Agents of Change. Learn how the Agents of Change can benefit you as a man and can benefit your community and your church. And don't just learn about it. Make sure that you're enrolled. Again, this is Donald Jenkins, and I cannot wait to help you understand how to manage one of the most important skill sets for the future that's called purpose management.